Priyanka Chopra.
Hi, honey.
Welcome back to
How are you?
Welcome back to Mumbai.
Thank you. I love that we are both like in similar colors.
Yeah, you know what Natasha just told me off
What did she
camera?
say?
Natasha is, of course, PC's OG manager, and she's like, I'm gonna need sunglasses to watch your interview.
Yeah, so
She's
bright.
like, the audience is gonna be like, bro, like you guys just went.
At least we'll wake people up.
Yes. But listen, I am so excited to see you here in Mumbai.
Thank you.
It has taken you, what, 3 years to come back?
It was also a global pandemic, guys. Everybody keeps forgetting that. It was as if I chose not to come to Bombay.
फिर भी it's taken you 3 years to come back, and I'm saying this because I remember that there was a time at Times Now, back in the days when I was a news journalist, my team used to joke with me that तूने प्रियंका चोपड़ा का beat ले लिया है. Because you used to have about 2 or 3 releases, and I used to inevitably be like, I'm going for that interview because we used to eat
Because
so
we used
much.
to eat and gup so
Yeah, we
much.
used to eat and gup so much. So first, because you've come back home after a really long time, I give gifts on this entire segment.
Can we
So
do
you're-
Janice's interview more often?
Yeah, guys, this is why you must do Janice.
My incentives.
Yeah. Your first gift, open.
My first, there are multiple
Yeah,
gifts.
they're multiple.
Oh, wow. This Bombay store.
Open. It's all cheesy, like it's all.
It's not cheesy. Oh, how sweet. This is a magnet, no?
This is a magnet. It's a
I
fake
collect
one.
magnets, you know that?
I didn't
The
know.
gateway. I do.
I don't know if you have one at home.
No, I don't have a Mumbai magnet actually. Because it's home for me, so I never thought that it should be part of the places I've visited.
So high five. First
Good gift,
chalo,
first
get.
gift, check.
Yeah, and so the other gift also I'm going to unveil really quickly because, like I said, I used to have the Priyanka Chopra beat. No, so they used to be like, "Acha, PC के साथ क्या करना है? कुछ ना कुछ खाना है." And the first place I think we ever went to, among the first few interviews, you dragged me to Candies in Bandra.
For the chutney
And-
sandwiches.
For the chutney sandwiches and for the other stuff,
What else?
the mutton mince rolls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, loved.
So we did a little excursion today. I mean, I feel like जब से आप आए हो, आप बस खाए जा रहे हो.
I know.
Or at least that's all your Instagram is telling us.
It's a fact. कहाँ पे मिलता है यार LA में बैठ के मुंबई का खाना?
हाँ, तो मतलब दाबेली.
Everything,
Right now I
everything.
saw
So much.
Even between these interviews, while I was waiting for you, went to your room and you've got.
It was lunch break for me.
Okay, fine. What all you ate today?
Oh, I had food that came from a lot of people today. I had neer dosa for breakfast. Then I had fish curry, mutton curry. I had dal gosht. I had parathas. And all this is just lunch. And I had biryani. Yeah, just lunch.
I just want to say I hate you. I just want to say.
No, my
that.
dress wasn't zipping up after dal curry.
That's a lie.
No, it
Please,
wasn't.
Bhagwan.
It took two
She's
people.
sitting here in this like figure-hugging tangerine color of the year dress, and you're like, my dress wasn't zipping.
It really wasn't. It took two people. Had to pull it because it wasn't going
One is
in.
like, well.
Ribs को मेरे
This
को
is like
अपने ribs को
Bridgerton-
push करना पड़ता. Yeah, it
Bridgerton की
was.
याद आ गई, वो मतलब
I can't tell you because it was like so much yummy food and I couldn't stop
So
myself.
should I show you the yummy food
Yes,
that
please.
I brought? I don't know how much of it is not soggy anymore. Huh?
Oh,
I'm
no.
just saying I
Let's
got it
try.
like a couple of hours back. Okay, these are shakkar para,
Love.
motas wafers,
Chips, yeah, amazing.
Neelam Foodlands ke wo besan laddu. Okay,
Oh my god.
these are this is your vada pav. This is your candies ka.
Chutney sandwich.
This is chicken sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
And this is the mutton mince rolls.
Oh my god.
What are we gupping on now? We have to take one plate of food at least and gup.
Well, we have to snack because I'm not eating any of that right now while I'm
Okay.
talking to you.
Okay, so
Let's snack.
okay, chips.
Okay, we're gonna chips.
Actually, I'm gonna take a besan.
And I'm gonna do the shakarkandi.
Yeah. Okay. You see, your team calls you like a tornado, and I feel like that is the perfect description of you because I feel like every time you come to Bombay or you're on any kind of promotional tour, you're just like you can't stop, na? So much so that, guys, by the way, her voice is actually gone. इनकी आवाज जा चुकी है, but like how many interviews have you done today alone? Tell me.
I'm a soft-spoken person.
Oh, sure you are. Next you'll say I'm very ladylike and prim and proper.
Very elegant. to
We
me.
very, you are elegant.
You've
my
just
love.
known me for too long. So I can't lie to you also.
But tell me, like this speed, this adrenaline, like can you ever just come to chill, or
Of
come
course.
to like be like aram se kaam kare, or is that what drives you? Like you have to have that speed, that non-stop, like.
No, I think it's just efficient.
Hmm.
I think Janice को खिलाना सिखाओगे.
Yeah, Janice has got
खाना
paid
भूल
up
गई.
all over herself. Okay, huh?
Do you have some over here?
Okay, don't put them in your mouth. That's bad. Great. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that I just think it's efficient. why I don't like to do aram se kaam is because then it takes over your whole day. I like to work for a certain time and I like to have time off. So my day is divided into a work-life balance. So I need to get done with my work. My work is not my life. You know what I mean?
I get it. I get it. And now more than ever before, right?
But just in general, it all, I mean, I think through my 20s, I spent a lot of time thinking my work is my life. I romanticized the idea of like I have to work 24 hours.
Being a
That's when
workaholic.
being a workaholic is the way to be. But as I got older, I realized that's absolutely wrong. You burn the candle on both ends. You kind of have to nourish your soul. And that only comes from family and life and friends and, going for drives. And so I learned that in my, like, as soon as I turned in my 30s, I started creating a work-life balance. And now I'm all about that.
Tell me, you've now, like we talked about all your investments, we talked about you co-founding this. Tell me, what was it like in the early days of dealing with suits? And now you're quasi suit yourself. What are the things you've learned about dealing with suits and being a suit?
That's, I think we stereotype suits a little bit.
Tell me, tell me, tell me. I want to, because I feel like, we have these constant conversations online about how it's a bro culture, how, investors are seen in a certain way, how investors have to have a certain image. And then, of course, now we see you and we see all kinds of personalities from different walks of life becoming suits, right? So tell me what you've learned about the suit culture.
I think they needed to be a certain way when it was up and coming, when tech and being a VC and investing, all of that was up and coming. There was a culture around who you were supposed to be. But as we've heard more about, the business of the expansion of business, how now that we are living in a digitized world of information, ideas are a business. You monetize on a new idea. You monetize on something that when you find a gap in the market. So it's not just for suits. It's for anyone. Anyone who has an idea, you can sit in your garage and create an app today.
Correct.
So you can, be making achar in Mau and create a business on Instagram. So it's like, who is a suit and who isn't? Anyone who has a new idea can get into business. And that's the beauty of the time we're living in right now.
But that suit question that I asked you, the earlier version of it, because you've been doing the entire investment thing also for a while now. Did you ever have to encounter it, that entire, like, you feel like you've entered a room, like a boardroom full of people who are maybe sort of alien to you in the way they speak, the way they dress, or the way they sort of respond to things?
Absolutely.
And then?
But I wanted to learn from them because I wasn't an investor. I'm not a business person. I came from acting. I come from entertainment. I got into the business of entertainment when I started becoming a producer. I understood what that side and what the angle looks like. So when I walked into a room, initially as someone who came from entertainment, and I walked into a room full of VCs or investors, they also looked at me like, isko kya malum? And I looked at them like, mujhe nahi malum. Why don't you teach me? My manager in the States, her name is Angela, and she was a venture capitalist. She had never done management before. So I used to look at her and say, तुमको entertainment के बारे में कुछ नहीं मालूम. She would look at me and say, तुमको tech के बारे में कुछ नहीं मालूम. And we learn from each other. The point is to be able to walk into a room and not be judgy and say, who are you? What are you doing? You don't, you're different. You speak a different language. That's not cool.
Yeah.
People speak different languages because they know more than you. They know other things that you don't know. The idea is to have your mind open to collaboration. The idea is to have your mind open to what is it that I can imbibe from someone else's knowledge. And I think I'm a student of life. I love different kinds of people and different things that people do.
I also love the fact that there are so many women involved in your journey.
Yeah.
Whether it's your immediate team, whether it's Anjula, Natasha, the people who take care of all the glam, the people who take care of stuff behind the scenes. Also, for example, with Naika and you partnering with Falguni, I love that there are so many women who are part of your story, because it makes me feel like doubly prouder of the fact that, I don't know, just as a woman, it's like, yeah, that's who I'm looking to be like.
My team has always mostly, it's been 90% women
I know
from
this.
the beginning of my career.
I know.
Because I don't know, I think I've found really powerful, strong women in my life to be my partners. My mother was one of the
Starting
first
with your
ones.
mom. I'm gonna
Starting with my mom,
Yeah.
who is my mother but is one of my closest friends. She was a confidant. She taught me a lot about what she learned, which was to be someone who works and balances a life and to be a wife, to have a family, to have kids, but at the same time to be a working parent. And I learned so much from her. And after that, I don't like sycophants around me. I don't need people to say, yes, everything is beautiful and rosy.
You don't want chamchas.
I never have had chamcha.
Correct.
And I get irritated of that.
And I can actually vouch for this because I know a lot of these women. So I know they're like very straight talking women. They'll
And I
tell
like
you on
that.
your face.
I like opinionated women because that's how I learn.
Yeah.
I get to see the reality. I don't like to live in delusion. I like to live in reality. I like to be grounded. I like to be real. What is real is what works. And the women in my life have made me who I am.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on the variety cover as well. I mean, for me, like I look back at your journey and I remember seeing this interview of yours, I think maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, of you in this NYC apartment. And then, you were still a little bit earlier than that actually, when you were still doing the singing and, do I really want to move to LA? Do I really want to, try and give it that entire shot? And now I see you on the cover of Variety as part of the Russo brothers universe. I see you in a Matrix. I mean, just, having these opportunities, what does that do to an actor's confidence? Like, just like working with some of the biggest names in the world now.
I think it gives you the ability to take chances. Because and this doesn't have to do with just working with the best in the business in the States. Even when I was working in Bollywood, working with the best filmmakers taught me how to be the best actor. Because as an actor, we give too much credit to actors. Actors do nothing, by the way. We really don't.
Ye please underline kar dena.
I've always said this. Actors do nothing. We say at somebody else's words. We are working on a script that is written by someone else. We are lip syncing and singing songs that is in someone else's voice. We are dancing steps that are choreographed by somebody else. We are doing marketing where questions are asked by somebody else. We're dressed by somebody. Hair and makeup is done by somebody. So what am I doing? If you break it down, my job is to take what is written on a script, already pre-written, decided by somebody, and infuse life into it. So my job comes in only between action and cut. Those 30 seconds of a scene is where I come in. And then when I talk about the movie, etc. So I have a very limited role. I think most actors have limited roles, but it is intense pressure. And you know it, you stand in front of a camera, you've been a news anchor. To stand in front of live television, in front of like a thing or an event that is happening in the back, and keep your focus and get your words out and not say, and that's hard. That pressure is insane. So it's the same thing. It's that pressure is the reason why it's very few people can do it. But it takes a team, it takes a village to be able to make actors who we are.
Yeah, if I could show you like a turnaround of the entire room, you'd see the village.
See the village that makes me who I am.
By the way, I also wanted to ask you about this. You've been hosting all your, like, I love that you've been hosting all your Diwali parties, your Holi parties, you're taking all these Desi festivals, and you're like, I will teach you about Indian festivals. And there's constantly conversation about NRI fashion versus Desi fashion, like who's picking it better. As the OG Desi girl, do you see a difference in the way NRIs pick their clothes versus how we pick our clothes here? And I'm talking about largely Indian clothing. Like, it's literally a hashtag called NRI Gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what is the difference supposed to be? Educate me. Because I have a take, but I'd love to know.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what's the online conversation. The online conversation is about that NRIs sometimes don't pick the most elegant clothes.
I don't think it's about taste. I think it's about access, and I think it's about what is normal. When we are living in, and as somebody who's lived in both continents, when you're living in a country, so say you're living in India, you have access to seeing the best in Indian fashion. Worn by the most amazing stars, celebs. You see the best karigiri, you see the best fittings, you see the best cut. Now think about an NRI who's exposed by Western fashion on an everyday level. That's their normal. So when Diwali comes by, that's the one moment that you get to dress in Indian clothes. So then you don't, it's not your normal to be able to pick the best that you can, right? So I think it's just exciting. And I think a lot of my Indian American friends are learning about Indian designers and are getting so much more educated. I like to wear Indian clothes.
Are you doing video calls with some of these people and going like, helping them pick these outfits? Or like
I do help a lot of my friends understand what Indian fashion is. Yes, I do.
I would imagine that would happen.
I do expose a lot of my Western friends, whether that's Indian or not. A lot of my family and friends love to wear Indian clothes, and I do expose them to the best Indian designers, and like even not just designers, but like Indian karigari, chicken work. Like I'm going to Lucknow, I'm carrying so much chicken embroidery work, scarves, and things back to LA. But
Sending me also, right? I'm right here in Mumbai. I mean,
तुम तो मुंबई हो, तुम फ्लाइट लेके जा सकती हो.
So, मतलब what I don't deserve gifts. I've given you 2 gifts already, and there's more.
You have. Oh,
Yeah.
very
Even though I was
exciting.
not allowed to ask.
I'm
the
going to give you a
question,
bag of gifts.
You're going to give me an omelette. You come here to
Is that a
promote.
bad gift?
Is that a bad gift?
Is that a bad gift?
No, that's a very nice gift.
It's an
I just tried
extremely
your,
amazing gift.
Oh, I just tried
Dry
the,
shampoo.
It was amazing. It
Right?
smells so good.
Fresh.
Okay, even though I was not allowed to ask a question, I brought it.
Oh, thank you. I know who this is for, and I really appreciate it. Oh, sweet.
It's just a cute little cute thing.
That's really sweet. Thank you. She does.
Anyway, you see, this is a bowl of questions.
Okay.
I'm just calling this really simple. It's 6 questions with PCJ.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
I'll pick up one, you pick up one. We both have to answer the same question.
How do we know we're picking up the same question?
No, you pick up a
Oh, okay.
question and we both have to answer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And like the whole idea is obviously to give one word or 2, 3 word
Small.
answers.
Don't expand too much.
First question.
What is something people would be surprised to learn about you?
We both have to write.
So you're writing it about you or writing about
You are
me?
writing about you, I'm writing about me.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wow, really? Now
Don't make me sing.
Now I need to hear
Don't
it.
make me sing. I will
You've
send
made
you a
me sing
voice
too many
recording.
times.
I will send you a voice recording.
Okay.
Now show me yours.
Mine's a
Kiss
little
someone.
mine's a little embarrassing. Okay.
I don't like to shower on Sunday. How many days did you go without showering during COVID?
No, only one.
No, don't lie.
Only one day.
was
I
quite
can't do
shameless.
more.
I was quite shameless about it.
No, I
Like,
get
"Chalega
grossed
yaar,
out."
kaun si badi baat hai?"
But I just don't like it.
No showers for PCJ on Sunday. Okay. Again, if you could be any superhero, you would pick.
Oh my goodness.
We both picked that. Robert Downey Jr. for life. Are you excited about Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. It's gonna be so good. Did you hear Rihanna's new song in it?
Lift me up.
I loved it. Her voice. I was just really happy to have Rihanna back.
I know, same. Okay. Question number 3, PC picking up. Let's have a good one.
Okay. What's a nickname of yours that you want to retire? Oh, I have one.
I have one as well.
I definitely
I hope
have
my
one.
family is watching. Piggy chops? This was given to you by Abhishek, no?
Please, people need to stop it. It makes me sound like I'm 2.
And mine is. I swear to you, it started as a joke with my
Baby
brother.
Janice.
And they still call me Baby Janice.
Oh, baby Janice.
I'm like, can you fuck off? I mean, I love you, Mom. Sorry, I did not mean you. I meant my brother.
Baby Janice.
Okay, I have to pick the 4th. The whole village is staring at us, guys. The village is like, when will this end? Okay,
We really have an audience. Think of it as a live show.
Yeah. Ooh. What's your current life mantra?
Nice.
Go to
Sleep.
right. First of all, you shit handwriting. I want to tell you.
I have
this.
beautiful
What is this
handwriting, actually.
handwriting?
I actually have beautiful handwriting.
No, write
Excuse
it
me.
nicely and show me. So now you're trying some form of calligraphy, I can see.
No.
Go to sleep by 10. I don't even sleep in the same house as Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and I can tell you that is bullshit.
That's why it's a
She
mantra,
would
na?
never sleep by 10.
I totally do. 10:30 max.
Rubbish.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
I
Rubbish.
have early
You can
mornings.
DM her on. Sometimes she will actually reply to DMs very
Your
late in the
10:30, I'm awake.
day. No, I've messaged you my very like the time difference is correct. Okay. Mine is Let It Rip.
Good.
If you're a Bear fan, guys, if you haven't,
Let's
Let It
get it.
Rip.
Let her rap.
I like it. Okay, question number 5. Your turn.
Oh. What is your favorite word in another language?
Okay.
I don't know how to spell it, but
Okay, do your best version of it. I'm very happy with my answer. Can you pronounce it?
Sudkutru?
Surkutru.
Sudkutru?
It's a Konkani word,
Uh-huh.
which, and I'm Mangalorean, right? So it means like someone you don't like, te surkutru hasa.
Sudkutru hasa.
You don't like me?
No, I didn't mean it. I was just practicing.
What is yours?
Je ne sais quoi. I just don't know how to spell quoi.
Ooh, someone just like, oh.
Just X
Guys,
factors.
comment section mein batao what is the spelling of je ne sais quoi, and I can already tell you that it's
Oh, QUIS.
oh. There has to be
QO.
qua.
Je ne sais quoi.
Qua.
I can pronounce French, I can't write it.
Yes. She can't write French, guys.
No, it's...
Handwriting bhi
तुझे
kharaab
बड़ी
hai.
आती है French writing. It's your show, babe. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna end with this because I feel like this is pertinent to why we're here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Is this the 6th question? Okay. Your one piece of advice to women everywhere. Don't make any spelling mistakes.
I know. It's alright. I'm not speaking, I'm writing in French.
Literally like going to make a spelling mistake. Okay.
Be financially dependent. That was my mom's advice to me when I was 12.
No dream is too small. But be financially independent, guys. Trust me, in the long run, you want to stand on your own 2 feet. And,
No dream is too small.
and on that note, PCJ,
So nice.
so proud of you. Always so happy to hang out with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. Tell them to shamelessly subscribe.
Please subscribe to
Wow.
Janice Sequeira.